Greetings and salutations from the adventure spot.
We are at Dorney Park. It's Friday, and we weren't expecting this much of a crowd.
It is packed.
It is packed.
The line is not moving, even though the park is open, and we aren't even inside yet.
Are there any particular rides you're looking forward to riding?
I kind of want to ride them all.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure of the lineup here, so.
I'm looking forward to Steel Force.
Is that Talon?
Talon, yeah, I believe that's Talon, and Hydra, and then there's a old wooden coaster here as well. So once we get into finally get inside, we'll be able to share with you Dorney Park. All right, our first ride of the day is going to be on Talon. It's a B&M invert from 2001. All right, so Talon is currently not running, so we're going to go on Wild Mouse. It's a Maurer Rides Wild Mouse coaster from 2000. We just got off of Wild Mouse, and it was your typical Wild Mouse, I guess.
I mean, I think every Wild Mouse is basically the same.
It was kind of rough there at the end though, especially there was one trim break towards the end of the ride. I'm like, okay, but then there was another one after that. Bang Man, he's pretty good on the front of the car. But,
yeah, that's a tall person problem.
Yeah.
If you're short, you'll be fine.
So, would you recommend it, or?
Yeah, I would ride it.
For coaster credit, I recommend it. Yeah. All right, we just got off of Talon. The grip up here. And for B&M invert, it was really smooth.
It was so smooth. It was like butter.
I would rate, since we both rode Alpengeist a few days ago at Busch Gardens, and I would rate that higher than this one. But this might have been smoother, but...
This was smoother, but we rode back row, so it was very smooth. It was very fast.
Alpengeist had more inversions.
I think Alpengeist generally does better ride.
More surprises too.
Yeah.
But definitely, if you come here,
oh, absolutely ride this.
Ride this. All right, we're eating lunch at the Coasters Drive-In, and we got on the meal plan cheeseburger and fries. You want to go ahead and think about it?
I was so hungry that I did not realize Jonathan even said the blessing. So I was waiting for him to say it, and he had already said it. So I've already tried the options here. The cheeseburger is juicy. I'm not a big fan of American cheese, but you know, I'm okay with that. And the fries were pretty good. I'm not going to say they're the best fries I've ever had in my entire life, but they are pretty good. So definitely this is a good option for lunch. They also had chicken tenders.
Yeah, mac and cheese for a side, onion rings for a side.
And then they had
open-faced turkey
sandwich. So,
and salads, but I don't think that's on the meal plan though.
So different options here.
Our next coaster is going to be Thunderhawk. It's from Philadelphia Toboggan Coasters, and it's almost 100 years old. It's 98 years old. It's from 1924. So this should be interesting. To see how rough it is, or how many modifications or improvements they made to the track. All right, so we just got off of Thunderhawk. It's a 98-year-old roller coaster, you can tell. It was really rough, and it had some, it was okay. I don't know how I would rank it as far far as the other old coasters I've been on, what are your thoughts on it?
For an old Woody, I would say Beast far outranks that.
Yeah. Of course, this is like 50 years older than Beast.
I know, but I'm sure it's been retracted at least once since then. It needs a little love. It does. I think the ride itself is a good layout.
Yeah.
It just, they need to smooth it out some.
Yeah. Has some good hills.
Yeah.
Kind of an out and back.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a really, really good ride with all love.
Next up is the 1997 D.H. Morgan Manufacturing Steel Force. I've never heard of that company before, but let's see how it compares to Magnum XL 200 at Cedar Point. Hopefully it's not quite as rough. Alright, we just got off of Steel Force, and a lot of people compare it to Magnum, and Magnum used to be my #1 coaster back in the 90s, and it's gotten so painful. And Steel Force is similar to Magnum, only it's compared to Magnum.
It's fun.
It's buttery smooth. It was a great ride.
It was an amazing ride with great airtime, fun drops.
A nice helix there as you're turning around to come back.
I mean, it was
nice hills.
So much fun.
Definitely recommend this ride so far. It's my favorite coaster here at the park.
I would agree. I think it's mine. Although Talon was pretty good.
Talon was
but this is better.
Yeah, I think. We just got off of Road Rally. It's a roadster type driving car.
It's like the antique cars, only it's like race cars.
Yeah.
But they go as fast as the antique cars. And I've convinced Jonathan to go with me, bless his heart. He could barely wedge himself in. His legs are too long. But he did it. How did I do?
Good.
Were you afraid for your life at any point?
Maybe just a little bit.
Okay.
So would you recommend it to people if they come here?
You know what? It's a really great break from all of the fast-paced rides. It's just fun to do that, to slow down, to take in the scenery. If you've got kids, let your kids drive. It'll make their day. You know, I love little things like this. It's just fun to stop while still doing something.
All right, the time has come. Becca and I are getting ready to get on Demon Drop. It's an Intamin drop tower from 1983. It was originally located at Cedar Point, and I actually rode it when it was at Cedar Point. I think the last time I rode it was maybe like in the mid-90s. So it's been, you know, like 25 years since I've ridden it. But I'm looking forward to riding this after all this time and see how it's held up. So we just got off the Demon Drop, and it's pretty much like I remembered from the 90s when last time I rode it. What are your thoughts?
That was horrifying! Oh my gosh!
That was her first type
oh my gosh.
drop tower like that.
This is why I don't do drop towers. The anticipation is the worst part. The drop is over in like 2 seconds. I mean, it's nothing. We rode it with 2 teenage girls who were hysterical. They were cracking me up. And the ride operator was amazing. She was like hyping everybody up and even ragging on them a little bit. You think you're gonna die? I guarantee you're not gonna die. Nobody has ever died on this ride. You're not gonna be the first. Just ride the ride. I mean, she was amazing.
So would you go on it again if we came here again? Would you go on it?
Probably. And I'd probably feel the same way about it, but I would probably do it anyway.
Unfortunately, the Impulse Coaster Possessed is down today, so we won't get to ride that. That'll be one less coaster we're able to ride. But here's Becca, and this is as close as she's gonna get.
I tried.
Yeah.
I was willing.
Our final coaster for the day is going to be Hydra, the Revenge. It's a B&M floorless from 2005. We just got off of Hydra, and for a floorless coaster, we sat in the front row. In my opinion, it was a little headbanging.
It was a lot headbanging.
It's a little rough. Not quite as bad as Rogaroo as far as
I don't think anything will be as bad as Rogaroo for banging the head.
Yeah, so
that's just not gonna be good.
But it's a coaster credit. We like the elements on
I
it.
love the elements on it, and I mean they make great use of the terrain. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
Just don't love the restraints.
The right out of the station you have a I think it's a JoJo roll. Yeah, but I'm not sure exactly what. But we went upside down before the first hill, so that was kind of neat. But anyway, that'll do it for coasters right now, and then we're gonna hit some water rides.
Water rides!
There are 3 water rides here, and I think we're gonna ride them all, provided they're all running. Our first ride is going to be on Thunder Creek Mountain. I think it's a log flume.
It is a log flume.
We just got off of Thunder Creek Mountain, and I think I got more wet than Becca did. I don't know.
I don't know.
Her shorts got more wet than my shorts, but my shirt got more wet than her shirt. So I don't know.
Who wins in this?
It's a fun log flume, I think.
Yeah, we thought it just went up and came down, but there was a little surprise tucked around in the back.
So now it's a nice way to cool off on a warm day. Our second water ride is Whitewater Landing. It's an Arrow shoot the chute from 1993. So it'll be interesting to see how wet we get on this one. All right, we just got off Whitewater Landing and we're pretty soaked.
The water landed.
It was a fun ride. It's kind of short.
Yeah,
goes
but
up and down.
You know, they had a little shed up top. You know, don't go in the shed. I mean, what do you do? This, I will say, it's one of the larger drops I've seen on one of these rides, and the splash is insane. Oh, here it comes. Woo! I hope that picked up, because that's just crazy. I've not seen one like that intense before.
All right, we're gonna have one more water ride.
And then squish our way home.
All right, our last water ride and last ride of the day is gonna be on Thunder Canyon. It's a raft style ride. All right, we just got off of Thunder Canyon, and they were right, we did get wet.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
He got soaked.
Yeah, I got soaked.
I mean, so did I, but I've been waiting for this.
You can see, let me
Hold on.
zoom in on here. You can see the
Hold on.
the chute. This is just with our shoes. Our shoes are squishy and soaked, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fun, but it did jerk you around a lot more than your typical raft ride.
It didn't have a handle in the middle, and this one was a lot bouncier than the others, which is great for the rapids ride, because you're gonna get wet, but without something to hold on to, you kind of bounce around a little more.
But definitely come check it out if you're here.
If it's hot, it's a great ride.
Yeah.
If you like water rides, it's a great ride.
All right, that'll do it for today at Dorney Park. Overall, it was a good day.
I think it was a really good day. I mean, there were a couple of bumps.
Yeah.
A lot of grace extended, and met some awesome people just walking around talking, had a blast, and I got my Dorney shirt. I'm so excited. Check it out. I represent. So if you ever come to a park and you see somebody walking around in this, it might be me, or it could be someone else. You never know.
As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, we will
see you on our next adventure.